Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Pro Antagonist channel. It's great to finally be back again. Almost New Year's, right after Christmas. Been almost a month since I put anything out. It's been a crazy month. I've been sick. My voice wasn't working. Couldn't record. Couldn't do anything. Had stuff in boxes. Was moving. All kinds of crazy stuff. Now it's all back and better. We're going to start off with Call of the Night tier list. Yofukashi no Uta. And that is the best anime of probably the whole year. I would say this was my favorite new anime this year, slightly edging out Uzaki-chan, and slightly edging out, well, Uzaki-chan isn't new, slightly edging out Aharen-san, a lot of other anime that were really good, slightly edging out Chainsaw Man, edging out Spy X Family, all kinds of stuff other like that. But, you know, it's been great. I love it. Great anime, fun, kind of funny, rom-com, a little bit of drama, but just great. As I've said before in other tier lists in the past, this anime was pretty good. It kind of struck me by surprise how much I liked it, but a lot of it goes around the main character, Nazuna, and I didn't actually put up these little rating things here. This is all just from whatever basic tier list I found online. So we got Nazuna, just below Nazuna, S+, S, A, and B. It's funny because really I'd have crappier tiers for certain characters, but none of these characters were really that bad. Obviously, Nazuna, excellent tier. We got main character boy, and I have a little bit of trouble. Not only because it's been a few months since the anime ended, I have a little bit of trouble remembering names. Main character boy, just below Nazuna. Those are the first two. The rest of this tier list is going to be really weird because I have no idea where the hell I'm putting anything else. But before that, I'd like to give a shout out to Scardon Queen, who is one of my Patreon people. You can go follow me at Patreon, go donate, help out the channel. We're really getting into the swing of things here in this new year, and we'll need a lot of help along the way. Patreon, I did a tournament in Patreon, as I do for all of the top tier, $12 tier people, and in that September month, nobody actually gave an entry of any kind, but she was the random person. Well, not really random because I can't do random on Patreon. She was the only person who had been a member for the entire month, pretty much, or at least the longest part of that month. And I picked her, and I just said, you can have me do a video. And she didn't give me anything back about that. So I'm just going to do what she voted for in a poll that lost at some point. So that's what this is. This won a tie in a poll, but ended up losing a tiebreaker. I did a tiebreaker on Twitter. It's a long story. Kind of dumb. I had like 4 votes. Nothing ever really went anywhere. But yeah, this is the poll, Call of the Night character tier list. And the funny part is that I'm going to have no remembrance of any of these characters' names. It's very crazy. So, going all the way back, we have this lady with long hair. I don't know if I've seen this one, so I might actually have to make a new tier category called Don't Remember. And that's going to have to be her, because I don't remember long hair with face and all that. This just looks like another Nazuna. Or am I wrong? Is that not... It's just Nazuna, right? That's just Nazuna again. I don't know. We have Vampire Lady. She's fine. I'm gonna change the tiers to A, C, and D, because there aren't that many characters that I actually remember. So, decent character. I'm gonna go with this gal who was, I believe, the detective lady, and she gets an A because she was a very good character. We got Maid Cafe Chan. C. Not really super special, but just kind of a thing. We got Overworked Lady. She was cool. C tier. I don't know. Well, it's hard. It's hard to deal. It's hard to think. I don't know who this character is. Don't remember. But he's cool. So he's at the top of this tier. I really don't remember him. He looks just kind of like a weird thing. I believe If I'm not mistaken, where is Friendo? This character, I don't remember. It's funny because I went through this whole anime, and Maid Cafe Chan, she was funny, but not really cool. We have this lady who is also a vampire. I think she was the one who was pretending to be like a semi-hooker, right? I'll put her back in C because, like, if we're doing A, C, and D, and then the greats, it's hard because these characters were pretty good. Because this lady was detective. This lady was overworked lady, I believe. This lady is okay. Nothing special. I don't remember. I believe this was... Where was the bestie? This is so hard with this list because every list I found had characters that didn't have colors, and I remember by hair color a little bit better than other things when it's been too long. I can't remember any names. It's easy with main character and with Nazuna, but everything else is garbage. I just can't remember. Oh man. She gets A tier for reasons. 2 reasons. I'm gonna go with... I actually will say C tier. Sounds about right. Most of the characters in this weren't tremendously amazing, but Detective Lady was funny. I think... Where's the one who was... I don't know why this one is in character text boxes. I don't remember them. There's a dude, I don't remember him. This one was... And see, it's funny because I watched Call of the Night, but not all of the characters were on the stuff. So I sang this anime a lot of praise, but really, this is the tier list. Everything else is sort of auxiliary. This is basically the whole tier list is watched. Like, I don't remember. Oh, this was the best friend girl, I think, right? Yeah, she was nice. She's cool. Everyone else. Think this is who I think this is. This was the person who was the trap. I believe this was the trap. Trap goes in A tier. Trap was funny. Don't remember. This is another maid, right? Another maid. Was that the other maid lady? I can't remember. C tier. There were no D tier characters. There's a lot I don't remember because I just don't remember. And then of course this is really all that matters. This is the whole moral of this video. This is sort of like an announcement video. It's like, hey, I'm coming back. I'm gonna have way more content. But really, this whole thing is just sort of like a fanfare thing. I don't really have great content because Call of the Night isn't known for its vast array of characters, really. And it's just kind of a scatter plot of characters. I'm like, they're better than others. I could probably change these, but really this is the whole tier list that matters. As I've said in the past, this definitely wasn't any kind of oversight on my part where I just didn't remember that, like, there weren't really a lot of characters. This was me putting out a poll back in September, right when I think I had fell behind a few episodes, and I didn't really realize how few major characters there were, and it really came down to just, there's only 2 characters that matter, and that's all that's good. And it's funny because I usually say that characters are the defining feature of a show, and really the only 2 main characters are the only ones who really mattered. Everyone else was just kind of along for the ride. But anyway, not a whole lot going on, except Nazuna is definitely the winner because she's the best. And then just below Nazuna, because he is, of course, is just below Nazuna, as the innuendo would go. Because Nazuna is funny, she makes all the innuendos. It's just great. And yeah, that's all I'm going to have for today. But I would appreciate if all of you liked, commented, and subscribed to this video. Hit the bell for notifications. Go follow me on Patreon. Go follow me on Twitter. All kinds of nice stuff like that. And I will see you next time.